In this second video in the series of basics, I would like to talk about the cloud, which is a term that many of you have been hearing about a lot in the last several years. The simplest way to think about the cloud, or technically cloud computing, is by imagining that you own a computer somewhere on the internet, and that you can access it when you want to. Now, in addition to a computer, you could have a place to store your data, or even run an application. All these additional resources and services, free or at a cost, are provided by companies to you over the internet. This place that provides those services is what is called the cloud. You do not need to know all the technical details about where exactly those services are being managed, as they are presented to you in a virtual environment over the internet. There are many services that are provided by companies on the cloud. To name some, companies provide software as a service, which allows you to run your applications on the cloud, or infrastructure as a service, which allows you to store your data for backup. The cloud model has its pros and cons, and it depends on what you or your company needs, and whether those needs can be better fulfilled with moving to the cloud. Some of the pros is that it is a cost-effective solution for companies that can't afford an on-premise infrastructure. It is also easier to use an application that is hosted on the cloud, without having to delve into all the technical details of how to set it up correctly. Some of the cons include privacy, as there are no absolute guarantees that what you are doing on the cloud or your stored data is totally private. Another issue is losing connectivity to the internet. There are many services that we as individuals use on a daily basis that are based on the cloud model. Such services include iCloud, Dropbox, Office 365, Google Drive, and many others. The cloud uses what is similar to how we pay rent. We use an apartment, so we pay for that usage. The same goes for the cloud, you pay for what you use, so if you use more, you pay more. Let's see how Dropbox works and how useful it could be for us. We will be using a browser to access our Dropbox cloud account. Let's create a local file on our computer, and write random text inside it. To transfer it to Dropbox, we can simply drag it to the open browser window. The file takes some time to upload, depending on its size and on the internet bandwidth. Using Dropbox is useful in case we lost our files, so let's delete our local file intentionally. Because we made a backup copy on the cloud, we can now download our file that we have lost. And there you go, the file is how we have saved it. More advanced topics about the cloud would include checking what major cloud vendors provide, such as Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and IBM.